Ultimate Spider-Man issue 7, and this is the big fight. Spider-Man versus Ultimate Green Goblin. And pretty much the comic opens up where we see Spider-Man and the Green Goblin have their big battle. It's a back and forth fight, and I'm just going to say that I absolutely adore this panel where Spider-Man is just web slinging around and they're going to rooftop after rooftop, back and forth fight, and it's insane. And I'm going to say this right now, I really wish we had stuff like this in the newer Spider-Man comics. I wish we had this intense, this craziness, and this really amped up excitement that Spider-Man comics usually have. And I mean, Amazing Spider-Man title. But anyway, the Ultimate Green Goblin starts to run away. Spider-Man goes after it. He takes his cape or his cloth away. And then after that, Spider-Man meets up and stops Green Goblin to throw fireballs at the helicopters. And the helicopters just fire at him. Just absolutely unload. And he falls down to the bridge all the way down to the ocean, and the helicopters start to shoot Spider-Man, and he just misses every shot he could possibly can get. And we go back to the school, into where everyone's wondering, where is Peter? And of course Harry pretty much goes with the cops. And pretty much after that whole thing, Peter meets up with MJ, and along with that, long story short, there is a panel where there is something happening that Green Goblin may be still alive. And the rest is history, pretty much. Peter's with his Aunt May, and everything seems all good for now. This is not the last time we see Ultimate Green Goblin. It was a great issue, great conclusion to this whole two-part fight, and overall it was great. It felt like, yet again, a episode from a show, and I really like this whole format, this episode type saga season, that I really wish that today's Spider-Man comics had now. But yet again, only Bendis would have done something like this. Only Bendis would have do something this crazy, something interesting, something worth the shit reading. And yeah, I am a big Bendis fan, but a Marvel fan side of him. Like, I love his Marvel work more than I do with his DC stuff. And I'll say this, and I'll keep saying it, and I don't care what anyone else thinks. Bendis, you should go home. Go back where you belong. You suck at DC. Go back to Marvel. Anyway, 9 out of 10. Great issue.